Hello and welcome to one of the special environments in college football. Clemson folks call this the original Death Valley. It is rocking in anticipation of this battle today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up second down. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He hands it to the back, fighting off the defender. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the bats they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's second down here. Hands off to the left. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in a 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Clemson 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. And they'll use the ground game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defense coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man steps out at the 28. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back. He's going to throw for it on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The punt team making their way on the field. And the return will be brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So we reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great. New set of downs. But it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. The shotgun handoff here. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Alabama.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And it's good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll try a pass here. He flips it to the back across the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Gives it to the back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff, running behind the big right tackle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They'll run it to the right side. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And now another deep ball here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
You know, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
But he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
First down here for this offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
17, Clemson, 3.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's going to hand this off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Can he get there on the ground? Stout defense. They stuff it from this angle. I don't think he got the first down.
That back just had nowhere to go. I got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that ball.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Tough running there. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The big fullback's got it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
The extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. 1st and 10 play coming up. Handoff heading left.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Tide. And this one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Powerful running here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. He breaks free. And the ball to the ground. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. Touchdown, Bama, on the scoop and score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
For the extra point.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score Alabama 38, Clemson 3.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Clemson Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
For the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Alabama 45, Clemson 3.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Clemson offense is back out there. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. 2nd down after that previous play.
2nd down.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 000.